So one of my favorite loading effects is this loading effect from the Streamio app. When you play a video, it animates the logo. So you see that effect there. Is what I'm trying to recreate. And to do that, I actually got a very good idea how to do that when I saw the latest Tailwind video, Tailwind CSS video. Go to the Tailwind Labs YouTube channel to check it out. It's backdrop filters and backdrop filters. Specifically backdrop filters, which is what I'm going to use in this particular video. And the effect itself is here in case you missed it from the video. Yeah, this is using keyframes, but it's not necessary for me to show you the demo, so I'm just going to use Tailwind instead. So yeah, now to do this, I'm going to link actually a link to this video I created at the end of the video if you want to see it. But yeah, so I already have loaded the image here. So all I need to do is set up the background with a H screen here, with a BG black, and then drop in a div with a relative class, and then place this image inside. To center everything, we just use flex. Yeah, so then for the effect itself is we're just going to have a div inside here, an absolute, and then bg white, and then insert y 0, and then we'll just say just insert 0 for now, and we just give it a width of 1/2. So yeah, now for the effect itself, we just need to add a class backdrop filter, and the effect that we're going the filter itself that is going to cause that effect is the saturation filter, which will add or remove color from an image. So if you say backdrop saturation, saturate 0 is going to remove all the color, but we just need first to remove this BG white here. And yeah, in this case the color is being removed at the start, but we actually want it to be removed at the end, so I'm just going to do insert y here and then say right 0. And yeah, so you see the effect is now correct. To do the last thing is just to add the animations in there, and to do that we'll come to animation on the Tailwind docs and scroll to customizing. And you see, to do that, the first thing you need obviously is the keyframe itself. Come in here, go to config, to the extend section, and then once you have the keyframe, in this case it's going to be animating from 0 to 100%, and the effect itself is going to be using width. So I start with the width of 100%, and then we'll finish with the width of 0, and I will call this actually load or loader. And the last thing you need to do is come and copy the animation, so I can get this class and animation. We'll call this loader, and we'll call this from loader. I'll give this 10 seconds instead of 3, and you see it already has infinite. So the last thing will be just to add the animation to this guy here, and it'll be animate loader. And yeah, just like that, we've recreated such a complex effect in a few steps. So to finish the effect off, you would actually just need to do a few things, and that is to add another animation here. Sorry, 1 second. The config, I'm going to add another animation and call this scale. It's going to be transforming from a scale of 0.7 ish to a scale of 1. Yeah, and then we'll add that in here, call that scale. This is going to take the same amount of 10 seconds. And yeah, so we'll add the scale to the container, which is this guy here. And yeah, so it scales in while it's also filling up. And yeah, so that will be the effect, and thank you for watching.